Monday Night Raw. Welcome back, guys, to your 4th of July edition of Monday Night Raw 2023. We have got returns tonight. We've got matches. We've got title matches. We've got the aftermath of Money in the Bank as we build towards a 5-week build-up, I believe, towards SummerSlam, Detroit, Michigan. Looking forward to it. Not really, but let's talk about it. And was it a decent show or not? Of course, Money in the Bank we thought was a horrendous show. We gave it like a 1.5 out of 10. Just not that good. I'm being honest about it. Just not that good, and nothing's going to tell me otherwise, guys. It was absolute dog meat. So let's dive into this show and see how this show laid in the memory for Big Stevie Cool reviewing this show. Of course, we're in Baltimore, Maryland, damn it. We did kick off with like a in memory of Draws. Passed away, obviously, at the age of 54 over the weekend. We've got Kevin Patrick and Corey Graves. It's probably the worst two guys you could have ever asked for fucking commentating a wrestling show, but it is what it is. We go to the ring. Seth Rollins comes out. I don't understand the fascination, the obsession, whatever you want to call it, with Seth Rollins. It's not even a good theme song. And the thing is, Seth Rollins fucking sucks as well, so it's not like we're doing this magical thing for the sake of Seth Rollins, damn it. Seth Rollins, what a great guy. He talks about Money in the Bank. He says, Damian Priest, John Cena, the Bloodline. Io Sky, and he says, I barely scraped past Finn Balor. He's like, so, who's gonna face me next, damn it? And who comes out? Whoa, and that's Cody Rhodes. Only smoking mirrors. Whoa, only smoking mirrors tonight. Cody grabs the mic. He says, so, and then down and down and down, 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 now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. Brock Lesnar returns, guys. Holy moly, it's Brock. It just feels like the same old shit, though. Him and Cody get into a bit of a brawl, and then essentially this just ends with these two, like Cody standing tall in the ring, Brock on the outside, and they kind of just leave their own work to it. So Rollins takes back to his promo. He's like, that was crazy, and then he gets interrupted with the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day came out, and Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, and Damian Priest here, and Damian Priest's like, well, how about one of us face you? And then like everyone looks at Rhea Ripley, and she's like, oh well, I'm already defending my World Women's Championship tonight. Like, she says that as if like she genuinely thinks, or that is like getting us to think that her fucking belt is of like the same prestige to the men's title on fucking Monday Night Raw. Aye, dead on. But then essentially like, oh, but it's alright, because guess what, guys? Dom's going to fight Seth Rollins. The crowd boo the fuck clean out of him. Again, like I've said before, he's so over. He's hated. Put the fucking belt on him, and it would be I'd go as far as saying it would be a great fucking title run. Rollins then says he'll let the fans decide, and the fans decide yes, because even though he fears they could get cashed in on, he's all about the fans, damn it. We have Damian Priest in the first match tonight, taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. Just had no hype, nothing. I felt dead watching this match. Damian Priest wins. I actually didn't think the start of the show was that bad, to be honest. It's not like it was a one and done, right? Like, Rollins just went to the back. At least he got interrupted by Cody, Brock, and then Judgment Day, so it was like a decent, from that element. But anyway, Priest has got his briefcase. How knows this long's going to go, brother? We then have a wee recap of the Bloodline Civil War. Of course, we didn't watch Money in the Bank. Roman Reigns get pinned after about 10 years. The big dog has get pinned. We then go to the ring, and out comes Ronda Rousey. Shayna Baszler comes out looking fucking horrendous, may I add, right? Shayna Baszler is always looking horrendous, but Jesus Christ, what the fuck are they trying to achieve here with this look of her? She like see when Tony Soprano, right? Wild reference.
But he's like questioning why Richie's with his sister. He's like, Richie, there's better looking men in the can than my sister. No, I am not even fucking joking. I am a heterosexual. I am as straight comes. But fucking Ronda Rousey, man, not Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, what in the name of all that's holy is fucking going on with her face? I'm sorry, that had to get said. I do not know what, like, come, oh my god. It's fucking petrifying, man. It really, really, really is. So, yeah. These two slabbered each other. Shayna Baszler's like, oh, you bore the fucking tits clean off us. No one wants to hear you speak. It's a fucking chore listening to you, damn. Calls Rousey a narcissist as well. Well, apparently, I mean, I could have swore that these two were on SmackDown. Am I wrong, guys? Did they get drafted? I don't really care. But yeah, apparently Rousey is done after SummerSlam, so that's probably what this is leading to. Jesus Christ, so it's going to be like, oh, Rousey's leaving. She wants to give her wee friend Shayna Baszler the rub. No chance of getting a rub. You could not get a rub off this bastard if you tried. Also, there's a tag team number one contendership match tonight. So it's like a tag team turmoil. Never really a fan of them unless it's actually got fucking teams in it that are quite good. Backstage, we've got Gable ranting about the Viking Raiders. But anyway, enough said. We move on. We've got Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville taking on, damn it, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. And that's who kick off the match. Obviously, is three other teams. And way to make Indy Hartwell feel like a jobber. I'm not saying Indy Hartwell is the greatest thing known to man. NXT champion, though, comes to Raw, is injured, and look at this, in a fucking tag team with Candice LeRae. Holy good fuck, you want to talk about buried? That is buried. Why can't she get a feud with fucking Rhea Ripley? Why is it Natalia? Can someone honestly answer me that? Yeah, but Triple H is the fucking man, ain't he? Anyway, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell get beat. Then Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green defeat Emma and Nikki Cross. They then defeat Katana Chance and Karen Carter, and then they defeat Dana Brooke and Tegan Knox as well. I don't know what fucking order it was in, personally, but at the end of the day, it's Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green winning. And of course, those two will be facing Liv Morgan and Rodriguez. But yeah, again, was this feud not happening like 2 months ago? Like, literally? I'm not too sure. We then get a vignette about Bronson Reed. He's in a suit and he's wearing shades. We're seeing him doing all these devastating moves. And while we're seeing him do all these devastating moves, we're seeing like tsunamis, earthquakes, tornadoes moving. It's like, what the fuck's this all about? He basically says, I am a banquet of consequence, and whoever has to face me, I'm inescapable. Something along those lines. We then get a promo between Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus looking fucking mighty fine tonight, I'll tell you that, in a protective face mask. Yeah. What else happened here? This was actually a decent promo between them, mainly because it was Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus doing the talking. Normally the promos have fell off, but I'm not going to bury this. I actually feel like this was good. Becky Lynch is like, you're only here to promote your wee fitness programs and put posters up about your shows, Trish. What's Zoe Stark's going to do? She's been wearing your t-shirt, the same raggedy ass t-shirt for the past 5 weeks. And like, oh, we'll fight you. Oh, it turns out I have a hospital appointment. See you later. So yeah, it was an alright segment, to be honest. We then get the Viking Raiders taking on the Alpha Academy. The Alpha Academy win. And at this point, the Viking Raiders are getting absolutely fucking jobbed out at this point. Make no mistake about it. We then get a promo package with Logan Paul and Ricochet's like highlights for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Of course, there was that big table bump. It was a bit of a botch, but you know what? It's a weird one. If the first table breaks cleanly, the move looks great. It's the fact that table doesn't break. But again, I think it's just an element of fucking trying too hard, and like every move in the match felt like a botch. I'm being honest, but Ricochet with an alright promo here. I mean, I've heard him do worse. Wasn't the worst thing I've ever heard. He basically says that Logan Paul, he can hang with us WWE superstars. But what I don't like is how he got in my face after the match. So next week, Logan, I want you to do it in the ring, not on social media like some keyboard warrior. Thing is, Ricochet, all your fans are keyboard warriors, so that's the only problem with that. We then get Cody Rhodes backstage. Who knows what's going to happen here? We have Cody Rhodes talking about hello Jackie. So we're introduced to this woman called Jackie, who's on the thumbnail, guys. So yeah, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes feud. Who knows? We then have a WWE Women's World Title match between Natalia, Rhea Ripley. This makes no sense to me. Why this match goes so long? Like she buried her at Night of Champions. Was this a case of we done you a wee bit dirty there, Natalie? So we'll turn you. We'll do you a wee turn here on Raw. I do not understand it one bit. Rhea Ripley wins. After the match, she smiles with a bloody smile. She goes for a beatdown on Natalia. But guess what? Liv Morgan and Raquel make the save. Oh yeah. We then get a pre-recorded promo from Ciampa. We then see The Miz. Miz challenges Ciampa to an ODQ match next week, so who knows what's going to happen there. We have Matt Riddle taking on Giovanni Vinci. Damn. Matt Riddle wins. With Corey Graves during this match talking about the fact Giovanni Vinci's for Austria, and so is Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's where the comparison between these two ends, right? Arnold's one of the greatest action heroes of all time. Giovanni Vinci is a fucking bum who couldn't buy a win. So after the match, it was like Riddle's going to get battered. But then guess what? Drew McIntyre, out of nowhere, out of absolute nowhere, comes out. The crowd aren't really into it that much, if I'm being honest about it. We then cut backstage to Drew McIntyre. He's like, "No, I will not take my top off." And he's like, "We're going to go for a pint, Riddle, aren't we?" Looks like we got a tag team match between Riddle and McIntyre against Imperium next week. And then we get Seth Rollins against Dominic Mysterio. Of course, Ripley and Priest get involved here. Getting involved, damn it. But Priest runs in, attacks Rollins. Rollins wins via DQ. And yeah, kind of what we're going for here is that the Judgment Day is kind of falling apart because of the simple reason is that you got Balor that you cast me, Priest, and they're like, "Oh, why'd you get involved in Dom's matches?" They're all getting involved in each other's matches, man. Honestly. Fucking just retarded. What am I giving this show out of 10? What am I giving this show out of 10? I'll give it a 2. I think it was better than Money in the Bank. I think Money in the Bank was fucking horrendous. So, yeah, a 2 out of 10, guys. But until next time, peace.